Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube. Hope you're having a great day. And I won't say too much. I know, long day. But if you haven't seen my last video about skiing in Glenji, I was just going to see that. It's actually not a bad video. This video will be reacting to the Clackmannan Churchyard Riot. If I remember rightly, set in advance, this video is actually not done by native Scottish people, so I might not know some of the places that actually been said, but I know obviously a lot of the Scottish names. A lot of you guys actually but to be honest, I think I've actually said some of them correctly, but then a lot of them I've actually seen haven't been pronounced properly. So if I pronounce it wrong, again, like I said in every other video, sorry, but just correct me if I get it wrong. But without further ado, look, Clackmannan.
Exhumations today are only generally carried out if it transpires the death was suspicious.
As to us, I'm guessing that's the church or churchyard, or as the Scottish call it, a kirkyard. I'm learning, but yeah, I'm guessing obviously that's like obviously it's a chapel, at least, but that's why I would generally call it. In England we call it something like a chapel or something like that, or some whatever, or church. But obviously Scottish is called a kirkyard.
During the Victorian era, some exhumations took place at the request of the family.
A lot of
In Clackmannan, 67.
a lot of I know a lot in the Victorian era. There's a lot of obviously throughout history. There's been a lot of weird shit going in, not just England, but I mean royalty sort of stuff. But Victorian era has been a bit sort of, yeah. I'm not going into that in detail, but there's a lot of weird stuff.
7-year-old John Whitecross, a teacher and author, was buried in the parochial burial ground in 1855. 3 years later, one of his sons died, and he was interred in the same plot. However, relatives of the two men later wished them to be reburied in the new cemetery in Clackmannan, where a memorial tablet could be more easily.
I didn't know. I didn't even know that was a. Well, I don't know if you can do it now. I didn't even know you could be reburied. I know obviously it'd be hard if you actually cremated, but I didn't know you could be actually like be reburied and move some other places. Interesting. It's kind of a bit of a sort of morbid subject to talk about, but I didn't even know you could be reburied. Interesting. Unless that's, I don't know if it's just like another thing like Scottish do. But I didn't even know you could be reburied. Personally, I don't even know that's a thing. I've never heard of it myself, but I mean, okay. I don't know that exists nowadays, but I mean, all right. I learn a new every day, I guess.
Erected. The family made a formal application to the parochial board of the parish and subsequently the heritors of Clackmannan. After some consideration, permission was granted, but there was a condition. That was that the disinterment took place under the cover of darkness and not during daylight hours. Having been informed of.
I'm guessing she might say, but is there a reason they do it in the? They had to do it in darkness and not by broad daylight. I mean, that makes it even more morbid, to be honest. But go like that's kind of wow. a little bit dark. No pun intended. But yeah, okay.
What was to happen, the Clackmannan gravedigger refused to carry out the work at night, so the Alloa sextons were tasked with the removal of the white crosses. On Tuesday, 30th March 1858, the sextons arrived around midday to open the graves, but they were refused permission to enter the churchyard and were forced to leave. They were threatened and told that if they returned in the evening, they would be mobbed.
What?
They were even threatened with murder.
Jesus.
Nonetheless, at around 10 o'clock that night, several workmen set out with a horse and cart, tools, implements required for digging of the grave, and 2 boxes, which were for the coffins once they'd been extracted from the site.
Damn.
The men were allowed to begin their work without any problems,
10 at night.
but soon word got round about what was happening, and little by little, the locals descended on the churchyard. They shouted, "Let the dead rest," and "What a shame."
Well, yeah, I mean, that'd be my especially at night. I mean, that'd be my sort of answer to that. I mean, because I've never known that sort of thing to happen, but obviously I know if you go like through actual graveyard itself, you obviously like my mum's grave and stuff. You after my mum's and granddad's grave and that stuff, you gotta walk obviously around the graves because if you step on any, not even just like your own family grave, but if you step on like anyone's like grave, you know it's sort of disturbing the dead, and the same with that as well. Obviously, you got to be respectful and sort of walk around. Like if you need to get to it, walk between each one and go around. Don't just walk on or through the actual grave itself because you know it's kind of disrespectful. And like that woman said, now let them rest because if you do that, it's like you're disturbing them. Whether you just like whether you know it, I believe in spiritual stuff or you know any of that, it's beside the point. You know, the fact of the matter is, you're still being disrespectful in any way. And exactly what this video seems to go on about seems to be the same sort of thing going on. Personally, I don't really agree with what this video is about. I personally don't agree with like reburying or it's like disturbing, you know, the dead. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a thing, but it's just kind of morbid. But it's not kind of morbid. It is morbid, and yeah. Anyway, let's go on video because it's taking a dark turn.
Many clambered onto the top of the walls and started jeering and shouting at the men as they continued to open the grave.
Jeering?
Someone threw a stone.
How does that mean?
Then others followed suit. Even a firearm was...
They were shouting, "Let the dead rest," but they're chucking stones. Isn't that disturbing them anyway? And I'm guessing, like, back in those days, obviously, because things were different back then, but firearms as well, that's disturbing them even more. Why would you say, "Let the dead rest," and then proceed to be disrespectful and, you know, go against your word? It just makes no sense at all. Whatever.
was discharged at one stage. That was enough for the Alloa sextons. They stopped working and left the graveyard for their own safety.
Well, I don't blame them. But
The boxes brought to the site for the coffins were then burned by the mob, and the town bell was rung. The rioters, as they were labelled by the local...
So they basically tried to rebury them, but then cremated them instead. Isn't that going against their will, or... Okay, this is turning kind of weird.
Local police and local officials remained in the area for a considerable time before dispersing. The following day, under police protection, the two coffins were quietly transferred to the new cemetery in Clackmannan.
Okay, I thought they just said it'd been... Hold on, I need to go back now.
The boxes brought to the site for the coffins were then burned by the mob, and the town bell was rung.
Right, okay. The boxes that they...
Under police protection, the two transferred in Clackmannan.
Okay. I'm guessing the boxes that the coffins were supposed to go in, you know, I'm guessing that's right.
If you enjoyed this episode of Scotland's History, please like, comment and subscribe. Until next time,
yeah, I will like a video.
Thank you.
It's kind of interesting. Kind of dark, but I mean, it's kind of interesting itself. But yeah, if you like this peculiar video, so to speak, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and till then, I will see you next video. But I would like to say actually quickly as well, videos of Christmas. I was thinking of doing multiple videos actually. But I might, I don't know, I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll in my community post. I might do a premiere version of it, which obviously it'd be like, it's not like live stream, but it'd be like with live chat. And if you don't see the video at that certain time, it's fine. The video will still be posted and whatever. But let me know in the poll when I do that after this video posted, which will be obviously now. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. Let me know if you don't post on it. I'll just do another video. It's fine. But till then, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.